Thank you. Welcome to my channel. Limitless Being. We're here, you're limitless, unless you think otherwise. Let's tap in, get a collective message. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Welcome. Thank you. So I started a pre-shuffle, and then I had to ask, who is this in the collective's energy? Because this is not the collective, not with this future outcome. So currently, in the present energy, it looks like someone from your past collective wants to take some type of action or communication to come towards you. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing plotting, scheming, coming up with some type of plan to communicate something. It's someone you could have had history with. For some, it could be family. We'll get into it and see. In the more distant past, somebody had either collective views, strategically took action to move forward to some type of leap of faith, a new endeavor, a new direction, or someone had some type of reckless communication towards you. Actions, their communication, and you took a turn for the better. I'm hearing you moved in a new direction away from this energy. In the future position, we have someone not doing good, spiritually, physically impoverished. They could be left out in the cold, dealing with health issues, financial issues, job loss. That's why I said this is not the collective. In the subconscious position, we have judgment. Okay, so you've made up your mind. This is how the universe can come in and call judgment on your behalf to situations in your life, collective. There is divine protection here. In a strength position, you have 9 of Cups. Okay, so it's like you're going to secure whatever wish fulfillment. I'm hearing by any means necessary. And sometimes that looks like doing it alone, filling your own cup. That is in your strength position. In the weakness or perceived blockage, there's some type of stress, worry, or anxiety, not sleeping well. I don't feel as though this is the collective's energy. I think the collective is sleeping just fine. We'll see. Because there is someone showing up in this what's the vibe deck. Someone you could have had a love affair with. That's the energy of who I'm picking this up as in this future position, who has these blockages. Currently, you're showing up as very strong, balanced, courageous. You've gone through ego deaths. You could be going through one where you're surrendering to the divine, to your highest good here, and you're handling things appropriately. You're not going back and forth with anyone or any situation. In the environment, you're showing up as very defensive, as well as having some type of mysterious divine protection around you. This is how this person or these people could be seeing it, collective. You're standing your ground, you're speaking your truth. These energies could, because there's a lot of fire in this last row. It's all fire with Leo, more Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, and more Leo in the outcome, final outcome. This could ignite a lot of anger or you're channeling that anger with this strength card into your passion, into what inspires you, instead of this conflict and this final outcome. But before I get to that, in the hopes and fears, you're hoping for a passionate new beginning. Someone else could be hoping for a passionate new beginning, and they could be fearing that you have a passionate new beginning, maybe with someone else or with something. Um, so if these are people in competition, as the final outcome says, they could not want to see you win, not want to see you accomplish anything. You're impenetrable. Thank you, Spirit. With this Seven of Wands, whoever these energies are very competitive against you. You almost hold a certain standard. I skipped the best possible outcome. We have a Queen of Pentacles here. So you hold a really high standard in regards to your life, what it is that you have accomplished, what you're working on, working towards, while maintaining some type of loving, caring, nurturing, wise energy. You don't have to step on anyone else to accomplish these things. And there is someone in your energy that is their way of being. They think that is how they have to show up in the world to get the things that they want. I went into the what's the vibe, and I got 3 cards out initially: Shattered, Laughter, and Chaos. Okay, so by you being in this high vibration, it's leaving this energy just feeling hopeless, broken down, irregardless of what is thrown your way, and the fact that you have this divine protection. It's like a reset every time whoever this is, with all this competition and causing confusion in your life, that tower is sent back to them. This person, whoever this is in some type of nightmare. They're dealing with failures, okay? You are keeping your vibe high with this happiness, healing, and joy energy. This person could need your energy, collective. And at the bottom of the deck, we had a love affair. So it could be someone that you had some type of connection with. This person could have, just reading the cards, collective, they could have had some type of down low activity, a secret affair, something that they went to for sex. But let's clarify some of these cards. So in the present position, we have an 8 of Wands. Someone wants to take some type of action, communicate. This someone is someone from your past, okay? With this 8 of Wands, clarifying, more Leo energy. This 6 of Cups. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. Or someone that has some, they're going through, thank you, Spirit, some type of death and rebirth in their life. That 8th house energy with Scorpio, 8 of Wands. And it's like they're not handling it well. What is this action? Communication, they're planning. We also have Virgo here with the Hermit. They could have went through some type of enlightenment. I did hear ego death earlier in the reading. Over here with the Strength card. One more for the Hermit card. What is this enlightenment, this withdrawing with the 8 of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. An Empress. This person could see you as an Empress energy. Also, for some of the collective, we have 2 matriarchal energies here, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress energy. There could be a mother from your past. This does signify like childhood that wants to communicate. For others of you, or mother figure, could be a child's mother. It could be your mother. but the energy I initially picked up is that someone is seeing you as an empress after doing some type of introspection. They see you very abundant, stable, creative, magnetic. I'm hearing all encompassing. Thank you, Spirit. This person from your past, can we get more energy around that, Spirit? Okay. So this could have been someone that you worked, collaborated with, presented you with some type of opportunity. Someone you could have helped. Given some type of financial abundance, resources to. Whoever this person is going through something. There's a tower, upheaval, failures, nightmares. This person could need an opportunity. They could need help. This is crossing it. They want to reach out. They want to work with you. For some of you, this could be a job. A job that maybe treated you unfairly, communicated recklessly. Let's get into that distant past energy. Knight of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Be it a love situation, a family situation, or a job, whoever this was, they were strategic, but there was no planning. It was very impulsive how they handled the situation. They could have left you out of something, left you feeling unfulfilled with the actions, the communications that they took, and imbalanced in this distant past energy. You could have been in a position where you had to financially struggle to bring things back into balance. To put you in your Queen of Swords energy. Boundaries went up, logic, thinking cap went on, and you were like, what is the best decision for me? This energy, you clearly put boundaries up against, especially if they left you out in the cold and financially challenged, behind some type of reckless action and or communication. Okay. Be it this is someone you helped, someone you had a love affair or connection with, and or a job. Can I get a little more energy outside of a love affair? How this is showing up for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Whoever this is drama-filled, very toxic, okay? A lot of arguments, chaos. They were incompatible with your energy, okay? Can I get a couple more? Clarifying that Five of Wands and why you have all this defensiveness up and this judgment is here. Two more for the collective's energy. Thank you, Spirit. This energy, if it did put you in some type of financial and emotional imbalance, you had a realization, okay? You did some type of self-reflecting. Tapped into your talents. It could have pushed you into more purpose, what you're truly aligned with, what it is that you want to do or where you want to be or who you want to be with. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for this chaos energy and who this is showing up for the collective. All right, I'm gonna pull it. Okay, someone who was not aligned with you. They were not truly your friend. Okay, they backstabbed you, could have set you up, created some type of narrative. If this is at work, caused you a job loss, or for you to be forced to walk away from something imbalanced. Someone with that love affair energy that could have been playing both sides. Family, people that were not truly aligned and in your corner. They were competitive and envious. Okay. Yeah. This is all lining up. Whoever is shattered and going through some type of nightmare, in a nightmare, or toxic, laughter is coming out with epiphany. You had a realization. You're following your happiness, your joy, your bliss in healing energy. And whoever this is that's two-faced is going through upheaval, disaster. It was their downfall. What's at the bottom of this deck? Someone that you put distance between. They could have ghosted you, you could have ghosted them. There's no communication. So after some self-reflection, you could be unreachable in hermit to these energies. They want to reach out. They see you as an empress. Okay, so I mean, you could be a Taurus. This person is financially challenged. This is job loss or collaborations, friendships falling apart. They're having some type of tower moment. So yes, they left you out in the cold, something reckless in the distant past. A more recent past took a leap of faith in a new direction with the Fool card here. Relying on the divine, your higher self, to carry you through. Thank you. What it is, Queen of Swords back out here, Knight of Pentacles. You put the hard work in, effort, determination, clear boundaries, very logical in this. You removed emotion, whatever despair you could have dealt with in the more recent past, and you stayed diligent. The course, you're going to reach whatever it is you're working towards with the Knight of Pentacles out here. These are very strong, prominent energies here. This is, with the Fool card, this is going in a new direction. This is a dangerous person without a solid plan as far as society standards, okay? You don't have a plan, but you're moving forward regardless, and you know that the universe has you. And you're very logical with clear boundaries. You're listening to your intuition, okay? And you're going to put that hard work, and you're going to reach your goal. You're not giving up with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Thank you, Spirit. In the future energy, somebody is down bad, okay, with the Five of Pentacles. This person could be losing some type of stability or union or a place where they feel comfortable and stable, and they're not wanting to look at that. They may not have all the information, like how did this happen with the Two of Swords energy. This could be someone you had a union or a connection with, okay? Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Four of Wands. They may not see this coming in the future position. They don't anticipate this. They're going through something, but they don't anticipate it working out this way. They refuse to look at it, make the necessary changes. This definitely has something to do with their stability, that solid foundation, some type of structure. King of Swords. It could be somebody very strategic, okay? Cold, highly intelligent, but emotionally imbalanced. What's this Queen or King of Swords at the bottom? Clarifying. I'm trying to get more on this Four of Wands, Two of Swords, and its future energy. Thank you, Spirit. Chariot on the fence. So this person could have a loss of home, instability, job, clarifying this Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, as well as transportation and or just forward movement. They're not balanced. They're not willing to integrate their shadow. They don't want to look at it. Two of Swords. They don't want to take accountability. It's too painful. Someone could be refusing an ego death. The universe has a way of you're gonna go down your path irregardless. So this was a lesson for you, and you're handling it gracefully. This person is struggling with their lesson. Some type of delay, car trouble. Yeah, hangman, 3 cups. Okay, so they could be I'm hearing escapism. They could be doing things to instant gratification, temporary satisfaction. There's some type of delay, a pause. Um, and this could be not just one person, this could be 3 people that are in your life collective. Manipulation could be playing a part in this. Let's move on from this. I'll come back with a different deck and clarify. Whoever this is has a lot going on. Okay, a lot of instability. I want to know the future outcome for the collective. What's the future energy, possibility, timelines for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Surrendering, recharging, fearlessly moving forward as that wheel turns in your favor. Okay. So the guidance the Spirit is giving you is to conserve your energy. Whoever this is in your life, whoever these people are, these situations, hold back from that. Surrender. Okay. Recharge and fearlessly move forward, because that wheel, staying on top of the wheel, is turning in your favor, while this person is going through something all on their own that they created. Thank you, Spirit. So don't reach back. Don't resume communication. Don't accept. Being so nurturing and loving and responsible and hardworking, you may be inclined to help someone from your past, however this is showing up. This is the wheel of fortune is the card of karma. It could disturb your good karma. You could be playing universe in their life, trying to help them out of a situation. You will end up taking it on. And you know this, okay? Because subconsciously you have judgment card here. You're evaluating everything. Okay, moving towards your wish fulfillment, where you're happy, you're satisfied in all aspects of your life. Okay, part of doing that and having the universe come in and help you with this judgment is releasing whatever this 9 of Swords is, overthinking. We have the King of Swords coming back out, clarifying judgment. So this could be an air sign or a earth sign. First, second, Capricorn energy, as well as Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It could be all those signs, depending on who these people are. But this is who is under divine judgment, okay? And you're also calling divine judgment in a very logical way. You've removed emotion, okay? You're looking at it clearly, following your intuitive guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Speaking your truth. You have no problem with defending yourself, speaking up for yourself. And the only way this energy or these energies can come back into your energy is with honesty, integrity, being authentic. And they're struggling with doing that. This is why they're going through something. There's a death and a rebirth as far as your emotional fulfillment. So you calling judgment brings an ending to whatever stagnation, limitations, blockages, barriers, competition, being strategic about it. You're also being tested, collective, on this more of this Scorpio 8th house energy that I picked up in the beginning. That's how you handle loss, okay? How you handle changes, cycles ending. We have a 9 of Swords in the subconscious energy. Let's clarify that, Spirit. Some type of stress, worry, not sleeping well, anxiety, could be leading to panic attacks. It's a thought pattern that needs to be released. We have Emperor energy. Can I get more? For some of you, this could be a father figure. You know, we have family, someone that you have a family with. Could be your father. We have both matriarchal and patriarchal energies here. Whoever these are in your life, these could be actual parents dealing with some type of stress, worry, and anxiety. This is a perceived blockage or weakness. Clarify? We have a fire sign. Leo, could be Sag or Aries here as well. 2 masculine energies. Anyone else here with this family situation? Someone could be worried about their position, their authority. They're coming out upright. Their family unit. Thank you, Spirit. Their abundance, their legacy, their money. If these are people that are retired, they could be worried about finances, their future, their offspring. So if these are family members that left you out, it's like that energy is backfiring onto the people that they didn't leave out. As far as their worry, their stress, that, I don't know why I'm hearing all encompassing. So it's like there was a line drawn and you're outside of the line. The people inside of that line, that whoever this patriarchal energy is worried, 10-10 energy about their family unit, the legacy, the stability, the wealth, the finances. That's what this is saying. What's at the bottom? You could have walked away, or you're being guided to walk away from these energies. Not to repeat any more cycles. This is learning your lesson in the upright and moving forward. So we have a lover and a family in this reading that wants to reach out, wants to communicate. They're having financial challenges with their stability, their home, their health. They're under judgment. There's an ending to a cycle, and you being left out and receiving, I'm hearing divine inheritance and that emotional fulfillment. Okay. So in the attitude, currently how the collective is showing up is very strong, okay? Brave, healed and balanced as far as their passion. This whole last row, like I said, is all fire energy. So things that could have triggered that fire, you tame that. You're handling that in a graceful way. You know, and it's like, don't test the collective, okay? They can jump off the porch, but you've learned to focus that energy into what is productive and staying in a high vibration. Okay. Realizing that with this epiphany is how the universe can work in your favor. That 4 of Swords came out with that surrender and release. Don't go back and forth. So thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Strength card. Yeah. This closes out a cycle, closes out any confusion or illusions to this toxic energy that's two-faced, going through chaos, upheaval. I'm hearing something is be strong, have the strength and the courage. Something is some type of illusion or confusion is going to be cleared up, something made balanced. So if something was um, withheld, unfair, you were breadcrumbed. Those, it's like, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing each one of these cups explode as the clouds clear. Those illusions, lack of clarity, um, I'm getting so much from this card. Those things are going to be balanced out and cleared up in your life in this new cycle. Okay. And this is current energy. So you're going through this. You could be experiencing, I'm hearing a nonchalant, carefree attitude, and while you rest, like you're in alignment, you know things are going to work out. Certain energies are going to be cleared up. Collective. I'm getting a strong pull on that. What's behind this? Some of you could have love coming in. With this Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy. The things that you're investing in are being made fair, paying off. This Hierophant energy with the Tower, the universe, the divine, prime source creator, all that is working in your favor, collective. Things that were not balanced, that were not stable, this is what's closing out. This is what these illusions are that are, I just see poof, poof, poof with all these blockages or confusion and illusions from, let me go into this card a little deeper. You know, they have the serpent coming out of a cup here. Serpent typically represents someone that, you know, like a snake in the grass, but esoterically, this is transformative energy. Some of you could be having dreams. If you're dreaming about snakes, this is more of a memory of mine. Early on my journey, I had this dream where I was being chased by this snake. It was coming out of holes in the walls. I was in like an auditorium classroom setting, and it was like this hole behind me, and the serpent came out, and I like ran down the stairs and got to the front of the classroom, and I couldn't close the door, and the snake came through the door, and then I'm running down the hall into another classroom, and there was no floor. And when I meditated on the dream and did some research with this serpent, that is running from your own transformation. So this serpent energy is more of transformative energy. That illusion, any blockages to that is being cleared up. You're being guided to embrace the transformation that you could be going through. They have the High Priestess here in one of the cups. She has a veil over her head. This is, the High Priestess lives behind the veil, okay? As far as her consciousness, her awareness, or his. They see reality clearly and from a higher perspective. There's a sacred connection to the divine. It's like they are tapped into the other side. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. So the more spiritual side. In this Seven of Cups, she's veiled. So this is situations, people, things trying to veil you or keep you from, like your third eye. The last reading I did, there was like third eye activation, balance the third eye chakra. Someone trying to keep something that you can't see, keep you from seeing something clearly, okay? We have a Tower in one of these cards. Illusions that this was a solid structure, a solid foundation, a solid relationship, a solid family unit. That's one of the cups I'm seeing blow up. Poof, all of them actually. Illusions around wealth, luxury, the limitations on it. You're limitless on this channel, okay? There is nothing that you perceive in your mind that you cannot have. It starts in the mind. So if there were limitations or illusions around that, that's being cleared up. You could be actually inspired to go after the things that you want after a period of stagnation or imbalance or being let down. People strategically trying to set you up and cause hardship. However, know that you are to be going through all this. It's not normal. You're not normal, okay? So the goal is to destabilize you, cut you down before you can blossom, transform, come into your full power, okay? This is why the energy amps up like this, collective. Illusions around you not feeling success, stability, recognition with the wreath here. This is the Six of Cups energy, or what is it? The Six of Wands, where he's on the horse. That wreath signifies that in that cup. That being destroyed. Them wanting to destroy that. I see a skull and the crossbones on this wreath, underneath the wreath on this cup. Dealing with, skull and crossbones is like that toxicity symbol. Dealing with toxic individuals, narcissism. Six of Wands can be seen as narcissistic energy. They have to have the stage, the limelight, totally self-absorbed. Illusions around those type of people in your energy being cleared up. That poof, gone energy. You coming out of whatever this darkness is. We have the Aquarius energy here in one of the cups. That is that 11th house, that forward thinking, rebellious, transformative energy. Anything trying to stop or limit or block your transformation being cleared up as you step into this new cycle. I'm gonna hurry up and get out of this card. This dragon, this past 8/8 portal in the beginning of August could have been you breaking free from some type of toxic cycle, breaking a pattern. The dragon to me is symbolizing the Ouroboros. Right before the serpent, the dragon eats his tail, there's a break, a space, an opening, and energetically that is where the 8/8 Lionsgate portal happens, and the phoenix rises through that. So any illusion about you transcending a mindset that keeps you on a cycle, you're breaking free. Any illusions are being destroyed, okay? You're stepping into a new cycle here. Embrace it, gracefully walk through it, temper yourself, tame, don't fight, don't go back and forth. That could be a challenge. Or you could have mastered it. Either way, things are being made fair, receiving something. After being held, something being held back or left out. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Seven of Wands here showing up in how you are perceived in the environment. Very defensive, and it's like certain energies know to tread lightly. They may have all this conflict and competition within themselves that they're projecting to you instead of tapping into their own grace, their own magic, their own path. But they also know to tread lightly with you. You have divine protection, and you will jump off this porch. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Okay. This is someone that you moved away from. you weren't about to be in any type of mental anguish, stress any longer, or period, this person or these people want to come in and mediate. They want to get out of this tower. Something is blowing up in their life, being destabilized. We said that in this Seven of Wands card, or Seven of Cups with this tower. Okay, that tower is going up in smoke. That's a false foundation, a false sense of authority. Back to this Emperor energy, this Empress energy. They want to mediate. They want to work something out. If this is a lover, they want to romanticize. They want to apologize. You are very defensive, as you should be. And that is defensive and protective of yourself, okay? And your peace, your happiness, your heart. Continue to move on from this energy. The hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Wands. Passion being reignited, a brand new beginning. You putting that spark that the divine gracefully gives you towards what it is that you want. I'm being guided to tell you about when the moon is in your sun sign. This is when you get a whole new recharge of your vitality, your life force energy. So guard your energy. Thank you, Spirit, around that time. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out on the fence. So it could be a hope and a fear for someone to see you regain some type of affluent energy in your life. You could feel like that's a challenge. There could be obstacles with business, work, job, your career path, education. Let me get more, Spirit. Somebody is fearful of you having this reignited. Or someone is struggling themselves. We got a Page of Cups and a Magician here. Right away, what I'm getting, I just want to go a little further, is that somebody, they're trying to manifest a new beginning to reignite something with you. Your energy is sacred, it's precious, and it's very powerful. Just you giving jewels of wisdom and guidance and having compassion and accepting an apology, accepting someone back into a timeline can help them manifest, collective. Let me get more. Page of Cups energy to the Magician. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they don't mean you any well. I don't want to go there with this manipulation. Be careful of, it's like critical time. This is harvest season, Virgo. Virgo into Libra season is when we descend from the heavens into hell, as far as the sun being below the equator, going into darkness. So this is harvest time, harvest for your abundance, the hard work that you've been putting in, that you're going to go into. You want to keep your energy guarded, shielded, and not allow any manipulation, any Five of Swords energy. This is a false apology, and they're manipulating a situation, or they want to manipulate you. Okay, this could be someone that has a lot of passion for you, going to reignite something. The signs that we have here are the water signs: Gemini, we have Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, More Aquarian. Aquarius. Any of those signs, collective. Yeah, stay temperate, stay balanced. Let this divine protection work in your favor. We have Archangel Michael out here twice. Okay. Spiritual warfare. Small thing to a giant. Collective. The final outcome, we have a 5 of Wands. Okay. Whoever these people are going to remain conflicted, competitive, fighting against their will against yours is the final outcome. There is no truce. There is no, 4 of Pentacles. Continue to hold back. Ooh. Okay. Final outcome. This 5 of Wands is bringing a very a painful ending. Somebody wants to ultimately betray you, collective. End you. They're investing. How can I take the collective down? Give me more on this final outcome. This is going to, I'm hearing all these words. This is going to be their demise. Could have a Queen of Wands involved. They could want to put that light out, that charismatic, charming, vivacious. Just, give me more. Very, very much in competition with you, collective. Your 8 of Swords put you in some type of, they want you back behind that bell. Overthinking to the point of stagnation. If I sprinkle enough conflict and backstabbing, betrayals, maybe this can stagnate the collective. Whoever this is for in the collective energy, you're stepping into some type of cycle of greatness, abundance, being totally aligned. Let's look at the bottom of this deck. I'm going to switch decks. Yeah. Be cautious and guarded, okay? And they're going to try and do it in a very sneaky way. Got the King of Cups, the Temperance, and the 7 of Swords back out here. Something's going to be illuminated. You're tired. You're tired of going through cycles. 9 of Wands. I see the sun peeking out. This could be a water sign masculine or someone that masks what is going on beneath the surface in their waters, in their emotions, okay? Whoever this energy is being guided to transmute this, work on themselves. Confirmation, if they do, we'll wait to see, collective, but how they operate, how they survive is this deceptive, sneaky, manipulative energy. Let's see if we can clear up any of this. Yes, you are protected. Yes. Clear messages for the collective. See if we can get 1 or 2 cards on each one of these energies. Some type of wish fulfillment coming in, this passionate new beginning for you. It's going to put you in this 9 of Cups energy. This is showing in the present. You could have been waiting for an opportunity, abundance, something that you have a lot of history with doing, collective. Just to switch gears a little bit, which is 3 of Wands. This is a challenge, waiting for this to come in. This, you know who I did skip? The Queen of Pentacles. Let me go back for a second. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So the best possible outcome, we have a King and a Queen of Pentacles. This is you being in your bag, being very abundant, stable, masculine, feminine, male or female, having everything that it is that you want, that you need. Spirit is guiding you to continue to, I don't know why I'm hearing read. These energies are well learned. They're very intelligent. They're very hardworking. They're very grounded. They have a level of mastery in the material realm. This Earth sign, King and Queen of Pentacles. Can I get one more, Spirit, on this best hoped outcome? Let me get out of this deck. Let me clarify from the same three cards popped out. This best, yeah, happiness, being complete, having a family, ultimate happiness and fulfillment, and all the things that are promised to you in this physical realm. This is the best hoped outcome. Thank you, Spirit. In the more distant past, close out a cycle, and it looks like you're closing out another one. So in the past, something kept you imbalanced, emotionally withdrawn. I'm hearing kicked out, forced out, pushed out. It was reckless. You closed that cycle out. You completed that, and you integrated what you needed to learn. In this more recent past, you took a leap of faith in a new direction. Yeah, clarity, breakthrough, truth. You said, I'm living through my authenticity here. And by having a high level of integrity, a very focused energy, this future energy, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, whoever this is we were reading on, this is who is in competition, has this conflict, this chaos. Be aware that this energy may come up against you, continue to come up against you. You're divinely guided and protected, okay? A lot of aggression, competition, rivalry, challenges. The wheel is turning in your favor. You do have the Four Wands out here. If you are experiencing 5-5 energy, this Five of Pentacles, conflict, or people trying to put you in that energy, Spirit is saying to surrender. Remember the Strength card, okay? Balance, poise. Only ignite and unleash that fire if you have to physically defend yourself. Other than that, let this energy go back to who's sending it. Thank you, Spirit. Subconsciously, the Judgment card is here with the King of Swords, okay? You removed emotion. I did see the star healing something. King and Queen of Swords are out here with the Five of Cups. All right, you are honestly and intellectually handling your regret, your failure, which you perceive as failure or disappointments. Putting clear boundaries, dealing with pessimism with optimism here, feeling inspired. This is clarifying the subconscious energy of Judgment card and the King of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing putting to bed. You're putting something to rest. Calling judgment on it, which allows the universe to step in and call judgment in your favor, collective. Nine of Cups with the Death card in your Strength position. Putting it into anything blocking emotional fulfillment. You could be doing this alone. A rebirth. End of, Four of Cups. End of feeling left out, unfulfilled, rejected. And Seven of Cups is back out there with illusions created, or any illusions or limitations you may have. That is in your Strength position. The perceived blockage, back to this family, we have 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, an Emperor, the Hierophant, a King of Wands, and a Nine of Swords. A lot. Let me get a few more. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords. So there was a family or a family unit that betrayed you. They're experiencing grief, stress, anxiety, worry. Um, your spiritual wisdom, your path, your lifestyle led you to disconnect, to walk away from this family unit collective. You're experiencing good luck, closing out a life cycle, stepping into destiny, following this spiritual wisdom guidance. Um, Whoever these people are, this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Energy, Emperor, King of Wands, they have a lot of strife with you, a lot of aggression. You could have dealt with a lot of bullying, being intimidated, um, unfair treatment. Who is the Emperor to the collective? Ten of Pentacles. This is family. It's back out here twice. Same position. And let me get an energy on the King of Wands. Father, brother, uncle, cousin. As far as male energies, there's no gender in tarot, but that's the energy that I'm picking up. Four of Swords. There is a fire sign, masculine, Leo, Aries, Sag, that wants to surrender. They're in self-protection mode. They want peace. They could also want a renewal with you, collective. Someone in your family or you have a family with. And the Emperor came back out. This is Spirit saying I said what I said. Like the same cards are coming out in the same section. So what's at the bottom? A lot of fire energy here. They could want to balance something out, transmute something out. Whoever these people are very prideful. That's why it's coming out in a blockage, perceived weakness. You know, we have free will. At any given moment, you can change, but this is the destined path. So go with it. Go with the flow. Thank you, Spirit. In this current energy, the attitude, collective is showing grace, poise, discernment, stepping into a new cycle, shattering illusions and limitations. Yes, that brings your justice, balance, a reset. People have to be accountability, abundance coming into your way, new material offers, resources. By you being in this energy, justice, fairness, consequences with the Justice card is playing out. Thank you, Spirit. In the environment, Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Wands, it's like tread lightly. You're defending yourself against any delusions. You're following your purpose, searching for it. What is this tower? King of Swords. What else, Spirit? Ten of Wands. So this air sign masculine energy. I'm not going to go there. We already talked enough about that with the Judgment. The tower is bringing in mental clarity. Okay, you're releasing burdens, extra responsibilities, burnout, struggle. Like I said, a lot of you in whatever transformative period you're going through, you could, like a carefree attitude and a lot of, sorry, I did this puzzle. have this carefree attitude as well as a lot of rest. You can be tired, collective, as you release these burdens, obligations. You're making head over heart decisions. By you doing this is causing a lot of towers. Any false foundations, anything that was not for you is going up in smoke, is being reset. Let me get one more for the tower. So the tower is happening like in your favor. It's a reset. If you were feeling down or delayed, something involving your inner child, a limitation, some unhealed energy with the inner child. So if you didn't feel worthy, or you felt like you had to do more than, like, love has to be earned, or you got to work hard and not smart, or whatever these limiting belief systems with this sun coming out in reverse, anything that was blocking your happiness is being reset. You're being guided to stand your ground, tame the fire, passionately go after what it is that you want. Get rid of pessimism, okay? Regarding work, collaboration, friend groups, pooling your energy is going to work out in your favor. Thank you, Spirit. And then in this hopes and fears, Page of Wands. Let me get a couple more. Thank you, Spirit. So you could be hoping to hear some positive news. That renewal with the Ace of Wands out here to the Page of Wands. Release fear, okay? If you're having dreams, write them down, meditate on them. Hit me up. You want to dream decode. Negativity, all that, being isolated. You could be waiting for, trying to manifest, to put you in this Nine of Pentacles upright energy, ultimately King and Queen of Pentacles with happiness and completion. As that hope, best possible outcome. A renewal to your young spirit, your vitality. We do have two useful energies here, a water sign and a fire sign. That'll be a separate reading. This one has already gone on too long. Thank you, Spirit, with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you could have a younger water sign, fire sign energy that is trying to manipulate situations, competing with your success. And in essence, collective. Whoever these energies are, they actually look up to you. They want to win at all costs. You know, they got wounded egos here. Maybe not knowing their path, their purpose, and they're focused on yours and your success and your abundance. But yeah, just be wary of communication being reignited with these what did I say? Ignited? Be wary of a reunion, an apology. It's not sincere with this Five of Swords. It's by any means necessary to get back into your energy. The final outcome, we got a Five of Swords, or Five of Wands, okay? A lot of conflict, chaos, ultimate betrayal, a permanent ending here. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. After this, we're going to go ahead and end the reading. Come back on a little later. Thank you all for being here. All the support. Clarify this final outcome. Somebody, okay, we got the Empress back out here, Six of Wands. You're coming out victorious, successful, triumphant over these energies, being set apart, receiving the recognition, the support, and the reward that you deserve. Empress, Queen of Wands energy, okay? The plans to come up against you, to betray you, these energies could have already betrayed you over and over, left you in some type of mental imprisonment, overthinking, stagnation, second guessing. That, no, that energy has to go. It's dissipating. Yes, as emotional renewal, love, fulfillment comes in. An Ace of Cups. So you got an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups here. With the Six of Wands, victory, success, support. As you create the life that you want, creation of life with the Empress energy here. Very fertile into what it is that you want to give birth to. Okay? One more. Thank you, Spirit. Passionately go after what it is that you want. Romanticize it. See it in your mind's eye. Be mindful. It's coming out under the Five of Wands of anyone trying to come in and smooth things over. Okay? Stay focused on your manifestations that are coming in. Okay? Some type of gift, an offer. With the Page of Pentacles here. Stay faithful. You can receive some type of message, communication. Okay? Something you're waiting on. It's going to bring happiness, success, emotional fulfillment, you being supported. It has something to do with your creativity, your vitality, you using your intuition. Something that you may have inherited ancestrally with the sunflowers. Speaks highly of ancestors in the Queen of Wands card. Collective, I hope this long reading was helpful. Yes, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I thank you all for being here. All the love, the support. Get the likes up. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't. Follow on TikTok. I'm grateful. If you want a personal reading, check out my website. I need to adjust the calendar a little bit, but I'm here for you. All right. Love you all. Bye.